Well, this is Edward, broadcasting live on justin.tv/EdwardStarcraft. We're watching this game between two players. On the bottom side of this map, Metalopolis, we have the Zerg player, the current king of the hill, with 2 wins. His name is
Mystic.
At the top position, we have a challenger. His name reminds people about calculus, the favorite class everyone watching this stream had in high school, unless they're still in high school. His name is
dydx.
dydx. Mystic says, if you 2 racks B1, I don't know what he said.
Meant to say BM.
And then dydx says, what's 2? I'm 2 racking. What's B and 1? Do you think he's going to 2 racks?
Yes, I do actually. I think that's a very standard opening for Zerg, and it's too powerful not to do.
That's what they say about 4-gate, but you know, I never 4-gate. Like, I seriously almost never 4-gate.
It's funny, just today, one of my friends who plays Terran, his screen name is the yellow one. I played him, and I didn't know I played him in an Obs game, and he was Protoss, and he beat me, and I was kind of pissed. And he's like, "Oh, you know me, dude." And I was like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I play Terran," and he told me, he's like, "Yeah, this is my friend's account. I've just been 4-gating all day," and he got into Masters after like 2 hours of just 4-gating. So that just kind of shows you how ridiculous that strategy is.
Well, I mean, you still have to macro well for 4-gate. You still have to have good unit control, good decision making. So I mean, you know, you still have people stuck in bronze who 4-gate.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not that the 4-gate isn't working. It's just that they're horrible at executing it. That's what it is.
Yeah. So 4-gate combined with good execution can win you games.
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Now executing other build, like let's say you have the same game skills, and you use a different type of build, you may not win as many games just because that build order isn't as powerful as the 4-gate. So it's not saying that. So the bronze player who 4-gates, he's gonna probably be doing exponentially worse trying to do something like a 3-gate clot or robo, or I don't know what I'm saying, but I think if you 4-gate and you still stuck in bronze, you're really bad.
Sorry, I had to laugh there since I was watching the Zerglings and they finally got us around on that one Lone Marine, and dydx is like, WTF! Oh! Oh, should have been there to see it. Wait, you are here. Looks like dydx going to follow his 2 racks with the command center. I remember when the 2 barracks opening, Artosis posted something and he's like, there's currently a build on the Korean ladder that is extremely powerful and involves 2 barracks. It is nearly impossible for Zerg players to stop. Now we see Zerg players stop this all the time.
Well, I think he was referring to maps like Jungle or Steps of War where they just basically 2 racks all in. And I was watching Hydra was streaming the other day, and someone did that to him, and he just insta-quit when he saw all these SCVs and Marines come at him. He was just like, fuck this, and rage quit the stream. It was pretty funny.
Now, here we have a similar situation to the last game, except that dydx has ranged units, and he can hold off his barracks. He is supply block, though.
Dude, I really like this. The 4 orbital commands. He's gonna have an insane economy going on.
The Griffith 4 orbital? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And he has Marines stationed all around his base to make sure that no overlords can scout this.
Yeah, this is gonna be really, really cool.
I mean, Mystic, without much scouting information, we've seen that Mystic, his strength really relies on, he is hella good at scouting. Like, remember in that map, that game between him and Cirque, he just had overlords over the entire map.
Oh yeah, on Scrap Station, yeah.
And This time, where are his overlords? There's one way over here, and that's basically it. I don't see any other overlords. Like, there's one over here.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's worried about them getting sniped because on Scrap Station he had the overlords positioned where the Marines couldn't really or anything could really snipe it, but like he'd have to send his overlords over ground so the Marines could then intercept. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard for him.
Well, so this is the 4 Orbital Command build. And, you know, dydx, he's going to get this insane economy. But right now, I mean, we do see dydx with only 22 harvesters compared to 34 for Mystic. 38 now for Mystic. Mystic just taking this time to drone up. He didn't see a bunker or anything, and he does see this expansion now. So I'm pretty sure he knows that he doesn't think anything too fishy is going on. I mean, sometimes, like... You have to feel you might be worried about fishy stuff going on, but Mystic prepared for it. He has a spire, he has a baneling nest coming up. He doesn't have an overseer or anything like that, but he does have lair tech, so he can get that if necessary. If there are banshees, his spire can take care of it.
Now, listen. Notice how dydx only has 30 harvesters compared to 44. To Mystic, but everybody just like listen and notice he's gonna have an insane economy boost coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, he's at 1600 income. It's somewhere between 14 and 1700. It varies a lot when you have mules, but yeah, he has that much income from his four orbital commands. And Mystic right now, his income is just at 1400.
I just want to say a quick hello to my friend Lauren, who just entered this stream, and she's laughing her ass off because she's not a StarCraft player, but well, whatever. So, anyways, back to the game. It's
Overseer coming in from Mystic, scouting everything. Those Marines not good enough against the Overlord. He's like raining mules.
Did the Overseer see the 4 orbitals?
Yes, it did.
Oh god, this is gonna be pretty ridiculous.
dydx is like, damn useless Marines. Can't stop an Overseer. Mystic's coming in with some, oh, my follow command followed that statue. Not quite what
Dude, look at that. 11 racks.
He has quite the few minerals here.
That's an understatement. Yeah, he is going to be... Wow, and these mutas are actually going to be doing quite a bit of harassment.
Yep.
These turrets were a bit late.
2,000 income for dydx though compared to 1,500. And
yeah,
no stim for these Marines.
Yeah, it's actually interesting because the timing for a muta attack is between 9 to 11 minutes, and not having these turrets up is really a big blunder by dydx.
Yeah, he is getting stim and combat shields, but they're all like 30% done.
So a slight misstep by dydx. However, I mean, still these 4 orbital commands are going to be huge. Someone's pinging the map. It's really annoying.
Hey, I'm glad I'm a referee this time. I don't get to read that chat. Looks like now dydx going to expand to the top left-hand position, parked right next to some mulisks.
Yeah, Mystic is gonna know and intercept it.
And now we're seeing, you know, Mystic scouting. He has Zerglings all over. Look at Mystic's map vision. You see that?
Yeah, the creep spread's great.
His creep spread, impeccable. And now dydx moving in with mass Marines. 34 Zerglings on the way.
For Mystic to stop.
It looks like he might be able to take out this gold expansion. Mystic's like, oh my god. He's trying to morph in banelings as quickly as possible. You know, depending on how well he does this.
I don't think Mystic has enough to stop this. This is gonna be insane.
He does have speed. Whoa, but those banelings not morphing in at the exact same time. Nice spread by dydx. It looks like he might, yeah, it looks like dydx going to be able to take out this hatchery as well. 40 more Zerglings on the way. A lot more Banelings morphing in. Oh, these Zerglings just walking right into the stemmed Marines. Mystic getting a lot more Banelings. dydx starting to mine out of his first base. His second base still has a lot of minerals.
It's funny because I mean, Mystic was not prepared for that timing attack whatsoever. You could just tell he was like, oh my god, how the hell did he have this big ass army? And it's from the 4 OCs. Like, it's just, you have this fucking, you're so vulnerable in the early game, right? Because you're making 4 orbital commands. But then, like, in the mid game where you have this like incredible economy boost, and I mean, there it is.
Again, nice spread here from dydx, but all these Banelings taking out quite a few Marines, quite a few Marauders. Is there any more larvae is the question for Mystic. And he's building 4 Overlords since he's supply capped now. These Marines took out quite a few Overlords.
Yeah, that's GG now for Mystic. dydx smiling, it's just, this is ridiculous.
So you say you know dydx?
Yeah, I played him, I talked to him. But he's sick, man. He's a really good Terran player. Mystic saying so lucky.
Wow!
Congratulations, dydx.
You know, I think just that was definitely very incredible there. I thought there were just too many Marines and Banelings would take them out, but you know, just the Banelings, they weren't timed at the exact same time, and you know, they got killed individually.
Yeah, a little late more from those Banelings, but
and then it was just really nice spread from dydx.
Yeah, he microed his units really well, but like again, I mean, it's just Mystic was not prepared for that huge timing attack by dydx. Like again, like if you read that strategy on Liquipedia for the 4 OCs, you know that the window for you to be really harassed is right in the beginning. So if Zer can't do enough pressure onto you in the beginning, he's screwed. Like you're gonna have this huge rush of income where you can just mass produce units, like any of those 11 barracks, you know. So it's like it's ridiculous.